You've been kidnapped by aliens. The aliens tell you that if you can explain the history of your world in a quick summarized version, they will bring you back. What do you tell them? Nothing. I want to go to their planet. Literally, I'm keeping quiet. Take me wherever yous are going. Who says you get to go to their planet? Maybe you're just a mid-flight snack? The story so far. In the beginning, the universe was created. This has made a lot of people very angry and been widely regarded as a bad move. Douglas Adams. Restaurant at the end of the universe. Moment I saw the prompt, I knew a Hitchhiker's Guide reference was coming. It's just too good not to. So many one-liners. There's not enough sci-fi comedy in the world. Peep. Kill. Repeat. Is that a necrophiliac Peep parody of that one Tom Cruise movie? No, the Tom Cruise movie is a parody of what he's describing. So one day all the animals were just chilling, killing each other with totally balanced weapons like teeth and claws, and any change in the meta happened very slowly so animals could evolve and adapt. Then a naked ape figured out how to throw a peeping rock, and before you know it we have people who evolved to live on African plains hunting and foraging for food, trying to live together in massive cities and constantly arguing about politics and blowing each other up. Thank God it's not like Destiny 2 where the meta changes every season. Nah. Two things always stay the same in the meta. Fellwinters/Mindbenders. I pull out my phone and show them the history of the world, I guess. By Bill Wirtz. I mean, that was designed for this exact purpose. R/low stakes conspiracies. What if that vid was made by Wirtz after exactly this happened? And the aliens demanded visual aids? Tell them about dinosaurs and Pangea. Then the Ice Age. The dawn of man. The Industrial Revolution. And nachos. I really appreciate this non-edgelord answer. The point of the question is, how can you summarize such a massive amount of history? Not for people to prove they think the world is so messed up. Exactly this. I'd try to understand if their species reproduce apepally or pepuli, and if they have the concept of evolution. Assuming they have something similar. I'd do a 5-minute overview of evolution. Explain why Homo sapiens went gangbusters. Explain how we spread out and developed different cultures due to travel and communication insufficiencies. Our take on the scientific method. And how we are very much in our technological infancy. Have only relatively recently reunited the species through communication and travel advances. And are still experiencing predicable culture clash. Okay, listen. It all started with this gorilla. R.I.P. Harambe. Dicks out. I could tell them absolutely anything. It's not like they're checking my answers. A long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away. First, the Earth cooled. And then the dinosaurs came. But they got too big and fat. So they all died and they turned into oil. And then the Arabs came and they bought Mercedes-Benzes. And Prince Charles started wearing all of Lady Di's clothes. I couldn't believe it. He took her best summer dress out of the closet and put it on. I came here for this exact quote. Star goes boom. New star glows. Big rocks combine. Planet heats up. Planet cools down. Comets go donk. Water covers planet. Amino acids form. Small buggers evolve. Buggers leave water. Buggers get big. Comet goes donk. Buggers die off. Little buggers evolve. Buggers get smart. Buggers build stuff. Stuff gets smart. Goddamned uppity aliens kidnap a specific bugger. Stuff surpasses buggers. Stuff leaves planet. Buggers go ba. Stuff seeks friends. Stuff meets friends. Stuff advances further. Stuff comes back in time to kick uppity alien ass if they don't release bugger. This is my favorite answer here. From a bugger. We evolved and then we started peeping things up. Our first and largest mistake was stringing more than one cell together. It all went downhill from there. Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray, South Pacific, Walter Winchell, Joe DiMaggio. Ryan started the fire. We kill each other when we have something others don't. I can picture in my mind a world without war. A world without hate. And I can picture us attacking that world because they'd never expect it. Jack Handey. I hope in the future Americans are thought of as a warlike, vicious people. Because I bet a lot of high schools would pick Americans as their mascot. Jack Handey. Keep me. That should be all they need to know. Go watch the history of the entire world, I guess. Undefined. Our whole universe was in a hot, dense state. Then nearly 14 billion years ago expansion started. Wait. The Earth began to cool. The autotrophs began to drool. Neanderthals developed tools. We built a wall, we built the pyramids. Math. Science. History. Unraveling the mysteries. That all started with the Big Bang. Hey. Since the dawn of man is really not that long. As every galaxy was formed in less time than it takes to sing this song. A fraction of a second and the elements were made. The bipeds stood up straight. The dinosaurs all met their fate. They tried to leap but they were late. And they all died, they froze their asses off. The oceans in Pangea. See, you wouldn't wanna be ya. Set in motion by the same Big Bang. It all started with the Big Bang. It's expanding ever outward, but one day it will cause the stars to go the other way. Collapsing ever inward. We won't be here. It won't be hurt. Our best and brightest figure that it'll make an even bigger bang. Australopithecus would really have been sick of us debating how we're here. They're catching deer, we're catching viruses. Religion or astronomy, Descartes or Deuteronomy. It all started with the Big Bang. Music and mythology. Einstein and astrology. It all started with the Big Bang. It all started with the Big Bang. Our whole universe was in a hot, dense state. Then nearly 14 billion years ago expansion started. Aliens. I must stop you right there. First off, mostly harmless. I came here to search for that comment and upvote it. Our whole universe was in a hot, dense state. Then nearly 14 billion years ago expansion started. Wait. Speep was very peeping hot with lava everywhere. Speep got cold and holes filled with water. Things started to evolve to live in the water. Those little tears grew legs and audacity to move on land. For some reason, those peepers decided being small was bullspeep and decided to grow super peeping big. Space decided to peeping obliterate the dumbasses that got so big, knocking them down a peg. Life got smart and decided to learn how to control the world. That intelligence led to massive wars. Now we're here with the stupidity level rising. I was going to say, Speep was peeped for a while. Speep got more peeped. And now we are peeped by Speep. Meteorite go boom. Mammals rise. Go to ape. Got to human. Human almost go boom because human dumb. Overpopulation now. Hi. You're on a rock floating in space. We all like pizza. It's all about pizza. Scream because I don't understand what they're saying. Transcript of the history of the entire world. I guess. Hi. You're on a rock floating in space. Pretty cool. Huh? Some of it's water. Peep it. Actually, most of it's water. I can't even get from here to there without buying a boat. It's sad. I'm sad. I miss you. How did this happen? A long time ago. Actually, never. And also now. Nothing is nowhere. When? Never. Makes sense. Right? Like I said. It didn't happen. Nothing was never anywhere. That's why it's been everywhere. It's been so everywhere you don't need a where. You don't even need a when. That's how every it gets. Forget this. I want to be something. Go somewhere. Do something. I want things to change. I want to invent time and space. And I know it's possible because everything is here and it probably already happened. I just don't know when to start. And that's exactly where it started. Whoa. I paused it. I think there's a universe now. What's it made of? Quarks and stuff. Ah. That's a thing. In a place. Don't like it? Try a new place. At a different time. Try to stick together. Because the world is gonna get bigger. And emptier. But it's not empty yet. It's still very full. And about a trillion degrees. Great news. The quarks are now happily married. In groups of 3 called a proton or a neutron. And there's something else flying around too that wants to join in but can't cause it's still too hot. Great news. The protons and neutrons are now happily married to each other. And some of them even doubled up. Great news. The electrons have now joined in. Congratulations. The world is now a bunch of gas in space. But it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer tog. It's a star. New speep just got made. Some stars burn out and die. Bigger stars burn out and die with passion. And make some brand new. Way crazier speep. Space dust. Which allows newer, more interesting stars to be made. And then die. And explode into even crazier space dust. So now stars have cool stuff around them. Like rocks, ice, and funny clouds. Which can make some very interesting things. Like this ball of flaming rocks, for example. Holy speep. We just got hit with another ball of flaming rocks. And it kind of made a mess. Which is now the moon. Weather update. It's raining rocks from outer space. Weather update. Those rocks might have had water inside them. And now there's hot steam in the sky. Weather update. Cooler temperatures today. And the floor is no longer lava. Weather update. It's raining. Severe flooding alert. The entire world is now an ocean. Volcano alert. That's land. There's life in the ocean. What? Something's alive in the ocean. Oh, cool. Like a plant or an animal? No. A microscopic speck. It lives at the bottom of the ocean and eats chemical soup. Which is being served hot and fresh. Made from gnarly space ingredients left over from when it was raining rocks or whatever. Oh yeah. And it can do that. It has secret instructions written inside itself telling it how to build another one of itself. So that's pretty nifty. I would say. Tired of living at the bottom of the ocean? Now you can eat sunlight. Using a revolutionary technique. You can convert sunlight into food. Taste the sun. Side effect. Now there's oxygen everywhere and the sky's blue. Then the earth might have been a snowball for a while. Maybe even a couple of times. It's a sponge. It's a plant. It's a worm. And some other types of weird strange water bugs and strange fish. It's the Cambrian explosion. Wow. That's animals and stuff. But we're still in the ocean. Hey. Can we go on land? No. Why? The sun is a deadly laser. Oh, okay. Not anymore. There's a blanket. Now the animals can go on land. Come on. Animals. Let's go on land. Nope. Can't walk yet. And there's no food yet. So I don't care. Okay. Will you learn to walk if there's plants up here? Maybe. Said some bugs. And fish. Okay. So I can go on land. But I have to go back in the water too. Have babies. Learn to use an egg. I was already doing that. Use a stronger egg. Put water in it. Have a baby? On land. In an egg. Water is in the egg. Baby. In the egg. In the water. In the egg. Works for me. Bye bye ocean. And now everything's huge. Including bugs. Wanna see a map of the land? Sure. Oof peep. Now everything's dead. Just kidding. Here are the survivors. Keep your eye on this one because it's about to become the dinosaurs. Here's another map of the land. Yeah. It broke apart. Don't worry about it. It does that all the time. Here comes a meteor. And the dinosaurs are gone. It's mammal time. Here come the mammals. Look at those breasts. Now they're gonna dominate the world and one of them just learned how to grab stuff. And walk. No. Walk like that. And grab stuff at the same time. And bang rocks together to make pointed rocks. Ouch. And set things on fire. Youch. And make crazy sounds with their voice. Nershk. Which can mean different things. That's a human person. And now they're everywhere. Almost. Ice Age. What? You can walk over here? Cool. Not anymore. Well, I guess we're stuck here now. Let's review. There's people on the planet. And they're chasing their food. Peep it. Time to plant some grass. Look at this. I control the food now. Now everyone will want to be my friend and live near me. Let's all build houses except mine is bigger because I own the food. This is great. I wonder if anyone else is doing this. Tired of using rocks for everything? Use metal. It's underground. Better farming was just invented. In a sweet dank valley right in between these two rivers. And the animals are helping. Guess what happens next? More food. And more people who came to buy the food. Now you need people to help make the food and keep track of the sales. And now you need houses for people to live in and people to make the houses. And now there's more people and they invent things. Which makes things better and more people come and there's more farming and more people to make more things for more people and now there's business. Money. Writing. Laws. Power. Society. Coming soon to a dank river valley near you. Meanwhile. Out in the middle of nowhere. The horse is probably being tamed. Why is all my metal so lame and lumpy? Tired of using lame. Sad metal? Introducing. Bronze. Made with special ingredient tin from the far lands of Tin Land. I don't know. My dealer won't tell me where he gets it. Also. Guess what? Egypt. Meanwhile. Out in the middle of nowhere. They figured out how to put wheels on a horse. Now we're getting somewhere. Also. China. And did I mention? Indus River Valley Civilization. Norte Chico. The Middle East is getting more complicated. Maybe because it's in the middle of the East. Knock knock. Clop clop. It's the people with the horses. And they made an empire. And then everyone else copied their horses. Greeks. Ah look. It must be the Greeks. A beta version of the Greeks. Let's check in with the Indus River Valley Civilization. They're gone. Guess who's not gone? China. New arrivals in India. Maybe it's those horse people I was talking about. Or their cousins or something. And they wrote some hymns and mantras and stuff. You could make a religion out of this. There's the Bronze Age collapse. Now the Phoenicians can get down to business. Also. Can we switch to a metal that's a little easier to find? Thanks. Look who came back to Israel. It's the 12 tribes of Israel. And they believe in God. Just one though. He's got like a 10-step program. Here's some huge heads. Must be the Olmecs. The Phoenicians make some colonies. The Greeks copied their idea and make some colonies. The Phoenicians made a colony so big it makes colonies. Here comes the Assyrian Empire. Never mind. It's the Babylonian Median. It's the Persian Empire. Wow. That's big. Ah. The Buddha was just enlightened. Who's the Buddha? This guy. Who sat under a tree for so long that he figured out how to ignore the fact that we're all dying. You could make a religion out of this. Oops. China just broke. But while it was breaking, Confucius was figuring out how to have good morals. Ah. The Greeks just had the idea of thinking about stuff. And right over here, Alexander just had the idea of conquering the entire Persian Empire. It's a great idea. He was great. And now he's dead. Hopefully the rest of the gang will be able to share the empire evenly between them. Knock knock. It's Chandragupta. He says get the hell out of here. Will you get the hell out of here if I give you 500 elephants? Okay, thanks. Bye. Time to conquer all of India. Or most of India. But what about this part? That's the Tamil kings. No one conquers the Tamil kings. Who are the Tamil kings? Merchants. Probably. And they've got spices. Who would like to buy the spices? Me. Said the Arabians. Swiftly buying it and selling it to the rest of the world. Hey. China put itself back together again. With good morals as their main philosophy. Actually, they have 3 main philosophies. Out here, the horse nomads run wild and free. And they would like to ransack your city. Let's check the Greekification levels of the Greekified kingdoms. Greekification overload. Bye. Said the Parthians. Bye. Said the Jews. Hi. Said the Parthians. Taking over the entire place. Hey. Said the Romans. Eating the entire Mediterranean for breakfast. Thanks for invading our homeland. Said the Jews. Who were starting to get tired of people invading their homeland. Hi. Everything's great. Said some guy who seems to be getting very popular and is then arrested and killed for being too popular. Which only makes him more popular. Is there more? It didn't fit. Leave a like and a comment if you liked the video. Check out more Reddit related video, I am posting them daily. Subscribe to see more Reddit content.